Hi guys, it's Barnaby for Spurred On. I'm here at the glorious lane on a brisk, Christmassy winter night for the Europa League group game, our final group game in the Europa League against Monaco at home. This is my live team news reaction video. To be honest, I'm very excited about this team news. I think Mauricio Pochettino has found a good blend between experienced players who are playing well this season and will give us the stability to get a good result tonight, and bringing some youth and pace in. So let me tell you what it is. Hugo Lloris stays in goal as captain, which I'm sure we're all delighted about. Kieran Trippier comes in at right back and Ben Davies at left back, as they have done for all the Europa League games so far. In the middle, Toby Alderweireld keeps his place, but in comes Kevin Wimmer alongside him. I've only seen him a couple of times this season so far, and I like the look of Kevin Wimmer, a good player. Eric Dyer keeps his place at central defensive midfielder, and then Tom Carroll comes in alongside him. Then in the three, it's Clinton and G comes in. Josh Onoma gets his first start for Spurs, which I'm very excited about. And then Eric Lamela gets another chance to shine after the weekend where I didn't feel he had a great game. And then up front, instead of Harry Kane, who gets a rest before the big Newcastle game, is Heung-min Son. So be interested to know what you guys think about that in the comment section below. Personally, I think that's a good team. I think Onoma getting his first start is good. He's pacey, he likes to run at players. It'll be exciting, and I think a glory night where there's really nothing to lose other than our top spot in this group means that he can really go out there with no fear, and that's what it's all about when it comes to blooding youngsters. So I think Pochettino's got it right there. As I alluded to earlier, I think it's great that Hugo Lloris starts because he is a rock, and I think we all know we've brought Michel Vorm in for games before, and it's proved to be a mistake. So when Lloris is fit, I think play him. Kevin Wimmer, like I mentioned, gets a start. It's very important, I think, for Spurs this season to give these players an opportunity, because if Toby or Jan Vertonghen do get injured, Kevin Wimmer is the man who'll have to come in. So he needs to get game time under his belt, and he needs to understand what it's like to play in a partnership with Toby Alderweireld. So I think that's a good move as well. Little Tom Carroll comes in the midfield. Tommy, you know, he's been around for a long time now, probably 4 or 5 years. He was certainly playing quite a lot under Harry Redknapp. If you remember, he's the one who set up that goal for Gareth Bale when he put it in the top corner in the last minute against West Ham. That was probably 4 years ago or so now. Tom Carroll hasn't really been given the chance since. A lot of people would say, and I have to say I agree, is he big enough for the cut and thrust of the Premier League? So European games, I think, are his best opportunity right now to prove his standards and his quality. I have to say, I saw him in the pre-season tournament in Munich, and he was absolutely outstanding. He's a lovely football player, loves getting the ball down, giving it simple, getting it back, and he can score a goal as well. He did score a great goal against AC Milan in that one. And then in terms of the three behind Heung-min Son, Clinton and G gets a start, which is good. He looks like he's got raw quality to me, Clinton and G, but it's hard to see that when players don't get a run a game. So this is a good opportunity for him as well. I've talked about Josh Onoma and Eric Lamela. I think on a night like this, if you remember earlier in the season against Karabag, he scored the third with a lovely little dink. I think games like this, where he's one of the senior players realistically playing today, he's got to try and take this game by the scruff of the neck. And, you know, let's get a goal from you, or a few assists from you, please, tonight, Eric Lamela. And let's face it, Heung-min Son hasn't looked quite 100% match fit since he came back from injury. This will be a good chance for him to get a game up front. Be interesting to see whether he actually plays just up front on his own, or whether him and G will swap all the time, proving the total football kind of Ajax of the 70s way that Spurs have about them. In terms of the opposition, Monaco, they're a dangerous team. They've got João Moutinho in their side, who of course Spurs harboured after for a number of years, especially under AVB. He's back playing, and they've got nothing to lose really. They need a win, because if they don't win, they've got no chance of going through. We only need a draw to get top of the group and probably miss one of those Champions League teams in the next round. So I think they'll come at us. It could be an open game. And if they score the first goal, it could make it very interesting. Could be a high-scoring affair. Anyway, guys, that's my pre-match team news live reaction video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Has Poch got it right, or do you think some other players should be playing? Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel on YouTube and follow us on Twitter @SpurredOnTV. Come on, you Spurs.